Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And today it's gonna be something a little different. I actually had the washing machine is running behind me or dryer or whatever. So if you hear that, you'll know what that is. Anyways, I'm gonna do something a little different, and I've been playing a lot of games on my phone. So today I want to review. I'm gonna start reviewing like three games that I've played because I think this is something that actually people might be interested in because there a lot of people will download games and they'll wonder if they're any good and they don't want to download it because they don't want to take the time to do it. Well, I don't download quite a bit, and I try a lot of games, and I don't last a long time on the games because I can't really get into anything, and I don't like to get like elaborate games or anything like that. And it's all free for the most part, unless I accidentally download something that I'm paying for, which I had them before on accident. Um, But today we're going to talk about three games I've tried lately that I'm no longer playing, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what I liked about them. I'll tell you the pros and cons and everything like that. Anyway, so the first one we're going to talk about is Modern Age President. It's Modern Age hyphen President Simulator. I'm going to try and give you the exact name because I know a lot of games will have the same title, except it'll be like one little difference or something like that. But this is Modern Age hyphen President Simulator. So this is the picture, the icon looked really good. I'm like, wow, this looks like it could be a fun game just by the title of the game alone. And even the pictures looked a little bit intimidating for what the game looked like. But I'm like, okay, well maybe it's a little simpler than what it looks. Let me tell you, it was not simple. It did not. There was no tutorial really. You just went into the game and they expect you to figure it out. It, it I guess there was sort of a tutorial, but not really. All it said was to something about the resources, and that was about it. Like it didn't really tell you what to do. It was a very quick game that I just really played for like 2 minutes, and I was done because you couldn't do anything. Like there was nothing like, oh, okay, here's the mission, this and that and that. It was very very confusing and very convoluted on what you should be doing. There was no like set of things you should be doing. So I don't know if you like complicated things and you want to try and figure out how to play it. That's one of them you can probably play. Um, it's a very very simple game. I think it looks like, but it's probably harder than what I could think. The second game I tried out was Idle Farming Empire, and this is one I think it's been advertised a decent amount. But I mean, I think it's for people that try games. You're gonna get fed games on your feed, and this one looked pretty decent on the advertisement. And then I go to play it, and it was kind of a letdown from the advertisements because I first started playing it, and you, first of all, you're planting weird stuff. I'm planting a turtle, and turtles are growing out of the ground. That was weird to begin with. And you have to click on it, but it keeps telling you to go back and forth, which you don't need to. You just got to click on the coin when it pops up to uh, continue to rack up coins. And if you play the idle games, which I'm a huge fan of the idle games, you know how those work. You click, 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 click. You got to click for a while until you can get automation on the levels, and it'll continue just to earn money. And that's what you want to do. You want to get to that point, and then you're just updating the money part, and then that accumulates the money, and then you go to different levels, and you can get different stuff. I don't know why this is exciting to me, but I play it. But this is like you plant turtles at first, and you can pick different things. I think I could have picked up. I think I unlocked butterflies, but for some reason I didn't use the butterflies. I don't understand. And then I unlocked the second plot, and it was like sheep. You're planting sheep. Um, so it wasn't like idle games I played before. It was something kind of different, but with farming, kind of like Farmville meets idle games, but not as exciting as many idle games are. And it wasn't basic. The graphics were actually pretty good. So that's what was kind of disappointing about the game. I'm whistling a lot with my dentures lately. Um, but uh, the game just wasn't up to par for me. It didn't last very long. I played it for about 10 15 minutes to try and see if it was actually worth playing. And these, you're gonna watch ads so that you can, further the game, or maybe you'll get like a big jump um, in money or coins to help you get further in the game. So you watch a lot of ads in the idle games, and I'm not too it's not too bad about that because it's part of the games that you play, and a lot of them anyway it's the same ad over and over again, for the most part. And it's like, yeah, if it's a game you might want to play, you might want to download it, or they're trying to sell you like the make money thing, which we'll go into that in another video. I'll make sure I do like 3 or 4 or 5 of those kind of things because I've done a lot of those. So I'll tell you about those in a future video, about those ones that supposedly you can make money off of. Um, but yeah, Idle Farming Empire is okay. It just seems like it's going to take you a lot longer than most idle games, and that's part of the aspect of the idle games that I like, not having to take that long to get to certain levels and things like that. So it's a bit slower, probably like 3 times as slower as a normal idle game. So I'm not very into this game. It just seems like it would take up a lot more time than what it normally would. It doesn't seem very exciting to me. Uh, yeah, you just gotta understand about idle games. If you like idle games, you know what I'm talking about. The third game is actually a really, really good game. This is the longest I played a game. This game I probably played for a good 2 weeks or a month. This is probably 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is about my max on an idle game, and then I usually get bored and want to go to something else. Now I do eventually come back to things because I'm pretty sure I've played this before. Um, I end up coming back around to it, but it's Cash Inc. Money clicker game and business adventure. Um, and it's a really good game in my opinion. It's got decent graphics, and I like the ones that you can uh, update the levels automated, and you go up like multiple levels, and you're opening like stores and things like that. And the other thing I like about it is it has things going across the screen you can click on, and like Flying Pig, and you click on it, and then you get like 1 million in money to and fake money to use on the game, which ends up being a lot, and that really boosts your status in the game. The other side of that is, and the other thing I like about the game is that uh, when you move on to the next level, you figured out how to do it, so then it doesn't take you as long. You can keep going. Then again, that's one of the cons of the game, of these idle games, is that after a while it is repetitive, and then it gets hard. And when you start getting to a point to where it's taking you longer and longer and longer to go through them, that's when I tend to get bored and I move on to another game. And I know some people will be like, "Well, that's the whole point of it being a game." I understand that, but in today's world, things move fast, and I don't want to stick around trying to figure out things and wait around doing things. Anyways, that's all I got to say. And that game I would definitely recommend if you like idle games. It's one of the better idle games out there. Cash Inc. is the short thing for it. You can probably find it easy that way. But yeah, thought I'd shoot this, put the video up. Something I never thought about doing, and it just dawned on me the other day. Like, well, I'm playing a lot of these games. Maybe I should review them. So there you go. Review game apps, maybe what it's gonna be called. I don't know. I'll put something up there. You already clicked on it, so thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's any free games that I should check out and review, down below, let me know, and I'll check them out. Try not to give me a virus on my phone. That probably wouldn't be good. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all the good jazz. I'll catch you guys later. Keep rocking and keep on playing those idle games.